Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who is in down. And we back talking sports. I want to talk about something. Stories of the 2000s. I'm about to start this little segment for y'all. Stories of the 2000s, because as you know, I grew up um, in basketball. As far as, you know what I'm saying, the majority of my basketball life, you know what I'm saying, as a fan, has been in the late 90s and 2000s. Like the last maybe 2 years of the 90s and all of the 2000s. So all of the 2000s was the glory days to me in basketball. I like defense. And I like tough games. I like tough games. I don't like it to just be a freeway in the hole. I like in the 2000s, it was tough to score. That's why you respected the guys that if you was putting up 25 a game, bro, you were elite scorer, bro. But I want to talk about one of the shocking days in the 2000s. Like, it shocked me, and I was kind of sad, but really happy. And that was when Kobe Bryant axed out of LA. This was 2007. I remember this coming on ESPN News and everything. I remember everybody saying, "Oh, what has Kobe done without Shaq? He ran Shaq out. Now he want to get traded. He's a bum." Like everybody was shitting on Kobe. I remember. Listen, just listen.
History and fans in the city. Um, to go through something like this is extremely difficult. Finding out about Shaq, Shaq situation, and them promising me one thing in terms of wanting to rebuild right now, and telling Phil Jackson another thing, and it's rough, man. But I just don't see how you can rebuild that trust, and I just don't know how you can move forward in that type of situation.
Well, if you don't know how you can move forward in that situation, you're still under contract with them. Are you saying right here on this show that you want to be traded?
Yeah, I would like to be traded, yeah.
That right there. Anybody who was a Kobe fan, and there's a difference from Kobe fans and Laker fans. I was a Kobe fan. Didn't give a shit about the Lakers. We had just beat them 3 years ago and everything. And I was only hurt because Kobe lost. Listen, I can be honest. I was a Kobe stan in my teenage years. I can be honest with myself. I wasn't really objective with Kobe. I thought Kobe was better than everybody in the league. Even though he was, for most of that time, the only person you could really say is Tim Duncan and Shaq. You feel me? But even towards the latter parts, the last year or 2 years, it was 1A, 1B. And that '03 year, he definitely outplayed him. '03, '04, Kobe was the number one, bro. You feel me? '02, it was 1A, 1B. Go look, bro. This is one thing I want to say before I finish the story and everything like that. Y'all, Kobe haters and LeBron fans, bro. I love when y'all think that 3 finals MVPs, you feel me, without context of the whole playoffs, y'all think just the 3 finals MVPs or just the finals matter. The playoffs matter just as much, because if you don't show up in the playoffs, you don't get to the finals. That game 7 in the 2000s where Kobe led them in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks, that was the start of the dynasty. One of the most important games they had outside of the Robert Horry game winner where they was down 3-2. Now let's get back to, the story. Everybody was shitting on Kobe. Everybody was like, he's ungrateful. He ain't nothing but a shot chucker. He's never going to win the championship. He can't do it as the number one. All of that was going on. But see, what people not understanding is they were trying to rebuild, bro. They told Kobe one thing, and then you got to think about it. '06, '07, he had possibly the two worst playoff teams in history, bro. Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, Sasha Vujacic, Chris Mim. There's no disrespect to them guys, but it's just the truth. Chris Mim, Lamar Odom was a decent basketball player. He could get his own shot, but nobody else on his team could really get their own shot, bro. Like, if you look at that squad, bro, now you be like, bro, he got to the finals in the West, in the tougher conference, and Kobe was just tired of that shit.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's not a situation where what if you know? I know before you reportedly said that you would like them to get Jerry West.
But him and Jerry, that's when Jerry West had left and went to he was with Memphis. And I saw a story that Jerry West was saying when they met up in a hotel room and Kobe wanted to go play for Memphis, and Jerry West was like, no, you don't belong in Memphis, bro. You belong in LA. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember, Jerry West was the one that took a chance on him. Jerry West was the one that was capping for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Telling them that this might be the most skilled player I've ever seen. Jerry West was the reason that LA had Kobe. They wasn't trying to draft Kobe. Let's keep it real, bro. So when Jerry West left, I'm pretty sure Kobe felt some type of way or whatever like that, along with them not getting the help that he deserved at that time. He spent a couple of years of his prime that he shouldn't have in futility, carrying the team in the tougher conference to the playoffs. Not facing 40-win teams or 500 teams. I'm talking about facing 50, 60-win teams with that 06 and 07 squad, bro. My bad, or 50-win Suns.
West back. Are you saying now emphatically, regardless of what they've done, you want out of Los Angeles?
Yeah, I would like to trade. As tough as it is to say that, as tough as it is to come to that conclusion. You know, there's no other alternative. You know, they obviously would have moved in a different direction in terms of, you know, rebuilding. I wish they would have, you know, told me that, you know, prior to me signing with the team. They obviously would have moved in a different direction, and
You already
no other
said.
alternative. You know, they obviously would have moved in a different direction in terms. There's no other alternative. You know, they obviously would have moved in a different direction in terms of, you know, rebuilding. I wish they would have, you know, told me that.
I already said. Now, he didn't come out and say, oh, such and such is a liar, such and such is this. He asked to be traded because they lied to him. He said, I wish y'all would have told me y'all rebuilding before I signed. And I don't think Kobe Bryant would have did this if that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know, prior to me signing with the team, they obviously want to move in a different direction, and
But they want to keep you though, Kobe. They want to move in a different direction, but they don't want to do it without you.
well, you know, you gotta be upfront about that, man. You know, 3 years ago when I was resigning, you know, they should have, you know, told me that they wanted to rebuild and affected my decision, but you know, don't tell me one thing and do another.
Is there anything that the Los Angeles Lakers could do to make you change your mind and decide that you do not want to be traded? No.
that was a lie. He lied right there because they signed Pau Gasol. They wasn't finna just give up Kobe. Kobe was the best player in the league at that time. Regardless of what LeBron did that season or was going to do that season or whatever Tim Duncan was doing, Kobe was the best player on the court. Now, I'll say this, and this is going to be the name of the video. When Kobe was asking to be traded, I prayed for him to come to Detroit. I prayed for him to come to Detroit. And we were getting old. We had just got beat. We had no Ben Wallace. We had just got, this was the year that LeBron did his thing and everything. We was getting old. Then we ain't had no Ben Wallace. We needed somebody to really, you know what I'm saying, a number one, you know. And I prayed for Kobe Bryant, bro. I did. I really hoped he was going to come to the Pistons. Now, ultimately, we know what happened. They ended up not trading them. They went like 30-16 before Powell got there. And then ultimately, they went on to 3 straight, finals runs. But this was crazy when this broke the whole internet. This broke the news waves. But this been Who Is Hendo, man. Like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for the 300,000 views we just reached. I appreciate y'all. Peace.